Welcome to Captivating Home, the channel where we inspire your inner designer to transform spaces into breathtaking sanctuaries. Today, we'll be diving into the enchanting world of English cottage gardens and showing you how to create your own magical garden even if you have limited space. If you're ready to bring a touch of timeless charm to your home, you're in the right place. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you never miss our latest home and garden transformations. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with all the tips to design an authentic English cottage garden, no matter how small your space is. Let's create something extraordinary together. One. What makes an English cottage garden magical? The charm of an English cottage garden lies in its whimsical and romantic appeal. These gardens feature lush greenery, vibrant flowers, and a sense of unstructured beauty that feels almost magical. The best part? This look is easy to achieve in a tiny space because it's about creating layers and textures, not about size. Imagine sitting in your quaint garden surrounded by blooms that change with the seasons. The secret to their magic is in blending flowers, shrubs, and even herbs in a way that feels natural and welcoming. You don't need a lot of room, just an eye for detail and the willingness to experiment. This video will guide you through every step of building your dream cottage garden, one charming plant at a time. Let's explore how to turn your small space into a magical haven. Two. Choosing the perfect plants for a cottage garden. The foundation of an English cottage garden is the variety of plants you choose. Traditional options include roses, delphiniums, foxgloves, and lavender. These iconic blooms bring a vintage charm to your space while also attracting pollinators like bees and butterflies. The more diverse your plants, the richer and more textured your garden will feel. Don't limit yourself to flowers. Incorporating herbs like rosemary, thyme, and chives not only adds texture but also creates a functional garden. Herbs give your space a delicious fragrance and can be used in your kitchen. Even if your space is tiny, you can grow a mix of plants in pots, window boxes, or raised beds. The goal is to create layers of beauty that overflow with life. Three, designing for limited space. If you have a small garden or even just a balcony, don't worry, you can still achieve the lush feel of a cottage garden. Vertical gardening is your best friend. Use trellises, wall-mounted planters, or hanging baskets to maximize your space. Climbing roses and ivy are perfect for adding height and charm to your tiny sanctuary. Another way to design for limited space is by using multifunctional elements. Combine seating with planters or choose tiered plant stands to create visual depth. By thinking creatively, you'll find that even the smallest areas can be transformed into a magical retreat filled with blooms and greenery. Remember, it's all about creating layers and textures. Four, creating a focal point. Every cottage garden needs a focal point to draw the eye and create a sense of purpose. This could be a charming bench surrounded by flowers, a small birdbath, or even a vintage garden statue. Focal points provide balance and make your garden feel intentional, even in the smallest spaces. You don't need to spend a fortune on your focal point. Repurpose items like an old chair, a rustic watering can, or a weathered mirror to add personality. Surround it with colorful blooms to enhance the magical vibe. A well-placed centerpiece turns any tiny garden into a storybook scene. 5. Embracing a color palette. An English cottage garden thrives on a harmonious blend of colors. Stick to a soft and romantic palette, such as pastels, whites, and greens, for a classic look. Mixing different shades of one color creates depth while maintaining a cohesive and calming atmosphere. If you're feeling bold, experiment with vibrant hues like reds and oranges to create bursts of excitement. A well-thought-out palette not only makes your garden visually stunning, but also gives it a unique personality. Don't be afraid to experiment. This is your magical space, after all. Six. The importance of fragrance. Fragrance is a key element in creating a truly magical English cottage garden. Choose plants like lavender, jasmine, and roses to fill your space with delightful aromas. The scent will transport you to another world and make your tiny garden feel like an escape from everyday life. Combine fragrant flowers with herbs like mint and basil to create layers of scent that shift throughout the day. A fragrant garden is not just beautiful, it engages your senses and creates a memorable experience. Imagine stepping into your garden and being greeted by a symphony of scents. 7. Maintaining your cottage garden. A cottage garden thrives on a little chaos, but maintenance is key to keeping it looking lush and vibrant. Regularly deadhead flowers, prune overgrown plants, and keep an eye on pests. Even in a tiny space, dedicating time to care for your plants will make a huge difference. Use organic fertilizers and mulch to nourish your plants and keep the soil healthy. Tiny gardens benefit from smart watering techniques, like using drip irrigation or watering early in the morning. With consistent care, your cottage garden will flourish and bring you joy year-round. Eight. Adding personal touches. Personal touches are what make your cottage garden uniquely yours. Add handmade garden signs, fairy lights, or even a miniature fairy garden to give your space a whimsical flair. These small additions can make your garden feel like a magical world. Use items you already own to enhance the charm of your garden. A repurposed teacup can become a planter, or an old picture frame can create a window into your garden. These creative details make your tiny garden truly special and reflective of your personality. 9. Enjoying your magical space. The ultimate joy of a cottage garden is in the moments you spend there. Whether you're sipping tea, reading a book, or simply relaxing, this magical space is your retreat. Even a tiny garden can provide a sense of peace and a connection to nature. Take time to appreciate the beauty you've created and share it with loved ones. Your garden isn't just a project, it's a space for memories. Don't forget to take plenty of photos to document its transformation and inspire others to create their own magical English cottage garden. Conclusion. Thank you for joining us today on Captivating Home. We hope you're feeling inspired to transform your tiny space into a magical English cottage garden. With the right plants, design tips, and a bit of creativity, you can bring this timeless charm to your own home. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our future home and garden inspiration. Share your gardening journey with us in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep creating beauty, and we'll see you in the next video.